Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. I'm going to take another walk up to the mailbox, do some philosophical thinking as I'm walking up, and figure just to share with my YouTube friends. So without further ado, I'm going to swish the camera around. This is a rather new approach for me in that I am, there's a streak in the camera. Let me clean that up a little bit and I'll be right back. Hopefully that's better. I decided to, this is new for me, as I'm walking to the mailbox and talking to my friends, have the camera facing me as opposed to the houses and the trees and the yards. People often ask me why I do the YouTube, and I'm actually happy right now where I'm at with YouTube. I have 33 subscribers, and I'll get a fair amount of views on each episode. I'm happy with. I'm not one of the big boys. I'm not a contender. I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie. Here comes this car. They're gonna think I'm nuts talking to myself. So I'm a rookie, and even if it takes, I don't know, I'm 67. So say it takes 3 years to build up a really, what do you call it, where I've got such a respectable following, where I get ads and that kind of thing. I'll be 70. But even if I drop out of doing the YouTube, in 3 years, I'm going to be 70 anyway. So I might as well have some fun and do the YouTube thing. One of the individuals, and I say individuals with an S, who has been a great inspiration to me, is a fellow YouTuber who is sort of like one of the top YouTubers in the planet. And he most recently moved here to Florida, Central Florida, and that's Adam the Woo. I'm very grateful. He's a great inspiration to me, and he just keeps plugging along. He does a vlog, a film every day on YouTube, and I rather admire that. And there are times when you wake up and you just don't feel like doing a YouTube vlog. You really don't. And you have to kind of dig a little deeper and get the discipline and do the vlog. So in just so many ways, Adam the Woo has been a great inspiration to me. I've never met the gentleman. I'm here in the Villages. He's here. He's in Celebration. He just recently moved to Celebration, Florida, by Walt Disney World. So, even sometime, someday, I get to meet him and just even say hello to him. It would make, that'd mean the world to me. The chap here is cleaning his car. I'm gonna take a little break and I'll be right back. I'm up here at the swimming pool, and once again it's cool and chilly out and nobody's at the swimming pool. So I kind of like this feeling, it's a kind of a comfort being here at the pool. I wanted to share this. We've got yesterday or the day before, there was just one book here, but now there's more and more books here. I guess they have kind of a book club here or something. And what do they got here? They got Tempting Low-Carb Desserts, Betty Crocker Diabetes. I didn't know Betty Crocker was a diabetic. Take Control of Your Money, Your Health, and Your Life. And they got a couple in a canoe. Let's see. Ooh, Cowboys and Indians. That's a good one. What do we got here? We got Low Fat. Woman's Day puts that out. And another low carb recipes. So you come up here and you know, got some good reading here. What's this about here? The Child. I guess this is a story about a kid or something. And what do they got this? The Great Alone. I guess it's about someone being alone. I got some good books here. I think I'm going to take a change of pace today, and I'm going to come over here at the bench. They got these lounge chairs. I'm just going to sit at the lounge chair and do my philosophizing here. I think I like this one here. I think I'll do that. I'm going to get seated in the lounge chair and do a little philosophical meandering. Here I am poolside. I'm like a cool cat from Hollywood or something here. Poolside, on the lounge chair, just taking a little breather. I need to do some contemplating, some philosophical thinking. One of the things I had thought about, imagine if, you know, they have all this talk about UFOs and the men in black and, you know, flying saucers and visitors from other planets and Area 51. But just imagine if in all of the infinite galaxies that exist, that we are the only planet with life. And that's kind of a lonely feeling. And then if you think maybe in the outreaches of another dimension there's a planet with life on it that's maybe more advanced than we are. I mean, when I was a boy, say when I was 5 years old in 1958, there were 7 channels, 7 TV channels. They were all black and white, and you had this rabbit ear antenna on top of the TV, and you had to put aluminum foil on the antenna, you know, to get channel 7. You know, and now we're like, you know, I'm talking to a camera. I'm going to do the editing tonight, this afternoon, and zoom, bang, you know, it's going to be on the YouTube thing. So that's pretty amazing. But imagine if there's a planet with life on it, and they're, say, 5,000 years ahead of us. That's pretty scary. So, but it's all controversial, you know. You know, I watch Bold and Beautiful, and I confess I watch a soap opera, and so they all got their problems, and I think it's therapeutic to watch a soap opera because you look, you say, oh, these people have all these problems, and so my life ain't so bad. It's kind of a therapeutic aspect to watching soap operas, you know. I don't know. This 67's strange. I mean, you know, I'll give you an example. my sister and I went to the Kentucky Fried Chicken. They call it KFC now. So go in and, you know, order the whatever they got, the box, the $5 box. They give you a chicken breast, give you a little thing of mashed potatoes. They give you a cookie. And what else they give you? I think they give you French fries for $5. So and then they give you a soda, whatever. But then the lady at the register, a young woman, I'd say she was definitely on the sunny side of 25. She hits the button, ding ding, and it's like senior discount. I didn't say a word. I didn't say to her, gee, would you give me the senior discount? It's like I'm officially an old guy. I'm like, you know, I got the white and gray beard. What do they call those? Crow's feet in the eyes. And it's like automatic. I don't have to say a word. I get the automatic bing senior citizen discount. Not that it's that much, but hey, what are you gonna do? Just looking at the soda machine, and it's kind of nice here, you know. I don't know, you know, I get homesick. You know, I grew up in a little Mabey in New Jersey. Well, when I was a kid, I think there were, I know someone's gonna make a comment or email me and that I'm wrong with my numbers, but basically 7 square miles, town of 7 square miles. And when I was a kid, say 10 years old, in 1963, I think there were like 5,000 people in the town. There was about 9 or 10 working farms, you know, each farm being about 85 acres. The chief produce was tomatoes and corn. And what happened is, specifically, 1987, the World War II veterans generation, they left the town, some of them, and moved to Arizona or came down here to Florida. And so the individuals that own farms, they passed it on to their kids. And there are two factors. The first factor was that the kids had good jobs, and growing tomatoes and growing corn was really tough. You know, I mean, they'd be working in New York City, Morristown, or maybe they moved away, you know, they're living out in LA or something. So it wasn't like a beautiful thing, like, oh, we're gonna work the farm, you know, like Green Acres, you know, like Eddie Albert, you know, dun, 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 Green Acres is, I'm gonna play, you know. I didn't look at it that way. It looked like, oh, this is. Now the second thing was property taxes. You know, they own 85 acres. Maybe the town fathers, that's chauvinist, the town council might have given them a break, being farmland, whatever, but they still had high taxes. And maybe the prices of the corn and tomato and all that was involved in doing that just didn't appeal to them. So, you know, they sold to builders, and on a lot of these these like 85-acre farms and that kind of thing, they built these condominiums. Some were 3 stories, some were 2 stories, some were townhouses, and the population increased. And by 87, I think the population was 13,500. I know someone's going to comment, oh, it was 13,800, but you know, you get the idea. And a lot of the wooded area, a lot of the woods, you know, they began building where the forests were, cutting down all the forest and building these I call them McMansions. That's what they call them, McMansions. McMansions. They built these $1 million homes, and the whole feeling and aura of the town changed. I'm not saying it's good or bad or whatever, but it changed. So, but I do get homesick, and I get homesick for the way the town was when I was like 10 years old. You know, I know it can't be, and progress, and you know, Walmart's here, and blah, and Home Depot's here, and you know, we need a McDonald's every 2 miles. I get it, I get it, I get it. But it's nice to think, you know, it could be, you know, the way it was, even for a day. I'll take it for a day. I go for one day, bring me back home. You know, the old Lincoln Park. For one day, bring me back to Mayberry. I don't know what to say. I've been, you know, people will say, well, what you do for a living? And I guess the whole bottom line, what it did for, basically, I'm a wordsmith, you know, public relations guy, ad man. I worked in television for 10 years. I hosted 3 different television shows. Crosstalk for 5 years, was seen on Cable Television Network of New Jersey. I hosted the Writers Circle for about 3 years, and that was seen on different cable systems throughout New Jersey. And then hosted for about 2 years the Writers Circle. Might have been like 2.5 years. And that was strictly just talking about writing, having guests, all aspects of writing, poetry, creative writing, business writing, blah, 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 boom, boom, bang, boom. And all these shows were weekly shows. And then knocking out the weekly show, and you usually had a 9-to-5 job and that kind of thing. So that's basically, you know, what I did. I taught creative writing classes at a small college in Northeast New Jersey. Nights, I taught creative writing. And I also taught, they had this, they called it the Morris County Education Commission, and it basically was teaching night classes at a local high school. And that was about it. You know, I had sold grills, sold Christmas trees, artificial Christmas trees at a garden center, sold grills for a while. And let's see what else I've done. Worked in public relations at this granddaddy telephone company for a while. A decade plus, you know. I'm glad of that. That's the one thing I would say to young people. You know, when you look for a job, you don't think about, hey, I get a job. Get a job with a company where there's a pension plan. Get a job with a pension plan. I worked in the ad agency for, well, the one ad agency I worked in there for 8 years. They went belly up and went bankrupt. But, you know, I did my fair share to drive them into bankruptcy. So I worked hard to drive them into bankruptcy. So they, you know, but yeah, I get a pension from the telephone company. But if I got a pension, I forgot tension. If I got a pension with a P, if I got a pension from the ad agency, man, that would be really nice. I mean, man, that'd be nice. I mean, even if it was a couple $100 a month, I mean, that would just, like, you know, help me out a lot, you know. Down here in Happy Land, this gated community I live in, that's not the real name of it. I made that up. But at Happy Land, I worked as a gate guard for about 7 years. I worked as a tour guide for an historical village for about a year, maybe not quite a year. Had my sister and I had a dog walking service just in the neighborhood, and then for a while I worked for this company that rented homes to, you know, the people that come down from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Michigan, whatever it is, come down for just 1 month. They just want to come down for a month and rent the home. So I worked for this company and just real hands-on prepping the homes, you know, in between renters. Sometimes you have 3 hours to prep the home. The guy didn't know when to leave. The guy was supposed to leave on the 31st. Here it is, the 1st, and you know, it's just almost shy of getting the sheriff after him to get him out. It's like homesteading, you know. I don't know. I got to get the mail. I think there's a certain peace to the way the water is rippling in the pool. I want to get a little film time of that. So I'm going to switch the camera around, get some film time of the way the current is going in the water in the pool, and then I'm going to go over and get the mail. So you can see it's kind of neat the way the water is just kind of like its own little current there, you know. Let me see here. It's very peaceful. Let me see here. It's almost like taking on the life of a river, you know. It's almost like maybe in an hour or so it'll be like the Colorado River, you know, the rapids and just the way it's flowing is so peaceful, kind of like gentle, like a gentle river flowing. I like right there is like it's really flowing. Oh, I see. That's where the water is kicking out from the filter. Oh, okay. Let me see something here. Okay, that's good. And now I got the life around here. When I come up to get the mail, I wear my slippers, and I don't care. People look at me funny. I don't care. I wear my slippers. I got my denims, my white socks, and my slippers. And if someone doesn't like it, I don't care. All right, I'm gonna walk over to the mailbox. Be back in a moment. Saying goodbye to my bench. Not my bench, my lounge chair. I graduated from park benches, and now I've graduated to a lounge chair. I got the good life. So I just got the mail, and of notable interest here is my bench by the shuffleboard court, and of paramount importance is that the old game between R and M has been erased. Very interesting. Let's swing around here. Got the gazebo, the horseshoe court, the tree that I just really love, this tree, the shuffleboard court, the bocce ball court, and the swimming pool in the background. Heading on home now. Just heading on home. It's the mailbox center. The exciting life in the villages. Just never-ending excitement here. There's a golf cart whizzing by. Another nice tree here. Alright, I'm gonna head on out here. There's my old bench in the background there. I'll just try to zoom in on it. It seemed funny not to go out there today. Got a phone call. Okay, so I'm walking home and I have a little bag. I keep the mail because it's easier if you get the mail. I have, and I throw the over my shoulder. Hello, how you doing? Just I'll take a break here for a minute. Yeah, I'm back. I let's see what time it is. It's now 3:45. I can't remember 4 o'clock if Bonanza's on or Gunsmoke's on. I think it's Gunsmoke. But I basically only watch 2 channels, MeTV and INSP. And both of them constantly show Gunsmoke and Bonanza. And Rifleman. MeTV shows Rifleman during the day. I think maybe Rifleman's on about 4 o'clock then. Yeah, I think Rifleman's on 4 o'clock. Then I think they show another Gunsmoke. I think MeTV shows a Gunsmoke at 6 o'clock. And INSP shows a Bonanza at 6 o'clock. What's really happening here? Another golf cart going by there. Oh, I have to tell you, the whole neighborhood thinks I'm nuts. They've dubbed me as the nutcase walks around with a camera talking to himself. But hey, I'm getting noted for something. It's like, hey, the nut. Hilda, get in the house. It's the nutcase. The guy with the camera, he talks to himself. Let's get in the house, quick. Oh, I'll tell you. I'm trying this new, I usually film the houses and the lawns and the trees and that kind of thing. Now I've got filming myself as I'm walking and talking. People think, you might think that's easy. It's not. It's like the old joke, you can't chew gum and walk at the same time. Well, there's a certain amount of skill to it. Because you have to think of stuff to say. People, if someone's out in the lawn, they're looking at you funny. And, but so is life. This walk, I think I mentioned it before, round trip is close to 3 miles. One of the things I miss about Lincoln Park, you go out your front door and walk down, take 10 steps, 12 steps, and you go to your mailbox and get your mail. I gotta bring a little canvas bag. Walk 3 miles. It's nuts. It's one of those things. You take the car out, then you feel like, you're like the laziest guy in the world. I got to take the car out, get the mail. Oh, man, I'm getting old. I mean, I remember even 5 years ago, doing this walk, it would be nothing, Now it kind of gets me winded a little bit. Like when I get home now, I'll watch TV for at least half hour, maybe an hour, Well, if it's the Rifleman, I'll watch the TV show. If I watch the Rifleman at 4 for half an hour. But if it's bananas or Gunsmoke, I'll watch it for the whole hour, you know. Getting home now. I'm gonna pause for now, switch the camera around, and officially sign off. Okay, YouTube friends, I'm officially signing off. Please do, if you like this video, please do smash the like button. That helps me out a lot. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, sounds so sophisticated, my channel, please do smash the subscribe button and the bell besides it. It reminds you when I put up a new film, a new vlog, a new video. Helps me out a lot. So I'm going to sign off. Chilly day today. So my dear YouTube friends, stay strong, stay safe, stay happy. This is Richard Mabey, signing off.